Hello there. Welcome to the basement. Tis a time of celebration, yo. And also a time of reflection. And we shall be doing both this evening. But we'll be doing it nerdy. So as I always say at this point in time, grab yourself something to sip on. Light yourself something to smoke on. Sit back. Relax. And get yourself ready. Because this is the Saturday Night Chill. Hello there. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to the last stream of 2023. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry about your eardrums if it was. And no, I cannot find a celebratory hat to fit my head. My Santa hat fit pretty much just like this last week. Hello. Hopefully the glare is not too bad. Anyway, who all we got in here? That one dude. Brooke is here. David's here. Laura's here. Alan's here. How is everybody? Happy New Year's Eve to you all. For the actual New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Well, except for David, then it's, later. Tomorrow. Later today for him, tomorrow for us. Actually, yes, that is correct. It's been New Year's Eve for David for an hour. So how's everybody? Y'all look... Chat looks like y'all are feeling pretty festive, which is good, as I am too. If you can't tell. Anyway, I hope everyone, if your week was rough, I hope you at least had a good today. How we doing? Cool. So, we got a lot to talk about, peoples. I mean, there is some fun stuff that happened today. Ooh, that reminds me, I gotta pull that shizzle up. Or not today, but this week. I hope you guys had a good day, but there's some fun stuff that happened this week. God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. And then, of course, we have the past... 11 months and fucking 30 days to talk about as well. Your heads ups and downs, but the best part is yet to come. That is true. The end is going to be the best part of this year. In so many fucking ways. Yeah, let me do a little... Oops. Jesus Christ. I have forgotten how to type already. Because Alex at the Cosmic Circus wrote a big old thing about Marvel stuff. Stop it. And, It was quite full of some fun, chunky facts. So I just got to. Oop, is this it? Ooh, I do believe I found it. Yes. So, yeah, we have a fun article to talk about. Yes, I do have my Wizard Happy New Year hat. That is correct, Laura. I'll tell you, like, real talk, I'll tell you what it was. First of all, who all here is familiar with the retail chain known as Dollar Tree? Anybody? Damn, I wish I knew Justin was here because I could give him a Bueller. Was that just like a Midwestern regional thing as I live in Michigan? Bradley, how you doing, man? Well, it's not Happy Early New Year to you. It's like I said just a couple minutes ago. It's been New Year's Eve for you for like a fucking hour. And 9 minutes at this point. Ooh, bit of ice. You ever get a little bit of ice like right behind your, like it nestles in behind your tooth? That's fucking wild, bro. Yeah, I don't know how long this hat's going to last. But I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Oh, shit. It's got a top tassel. Hold on, let me back up. Yep, I've got all the fun. Ugh. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right, Bradley, because I don't stream on Sundays. No, yep. Good. Ow. Good call. So. All right. So I found the fun article, which will give us a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about that happened, you know, this week type stuff. And, wait, is this the one? This might not be the right one. Bear with me, y'all. Let me go back one. No, that's from the 21st. All right. Oh, that's October 27th. Oh, I guess this is the one. I could have swore it came out much more recently. But, alright. Anyway, sorry about that. But, alright, so let's check this bad devil out here. Why is my mouse being weird? Stop being weird. My mouse is being weird. I don't like it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what? I don't think this is the one. Oh, fucking shit. I'm being a very bad host right now. I thought I had the right shit, and I might not have the right shit. Which means I mistakenly thought I was prepared. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is the right one. Okay. So we might not get to all of these because some of them are not that relevant. But, alright. My apologies, folks. Oh, yeah, What If Season 2 is a fucking banger, Brooke. That is correct. And, oh, shit, I did not watch the fucking season finale. My day was just weird. So, got caught off guard by a couple things. Slept way longer than I ever thought I would on my own, and it's just all weird. So, we're gonna fight through it, people. We're gonna get through this shit together. So, anyway, Alex Perez basically in this article is going to talk about various story arcs and how they're going to be handled. And, you know, changes in general they're making, which they fucking need to make. Big time. What If, so far, before we actually get into What If, and I even don't know how much we will, but other than to say it's fucking awesome. But, if we, I don't know how What If has managed to have like such awesome stories compared to like practically everything else we've been getting lately. But if they can somehow get that quality of storytelling back into live action, Marvel will be just fine. They will be okie dokie. But anyway, some things we can look forward to. Introducing more mature tones in Marvel projects. Alex says, first and foremost, there are some general changes Marvel Studios intends to carry out on their productions moving forward. One measure they'll take is adapting stories to include more mature content. Sources have stated that Marvel is looking into developing projects without necessarily limiting themselves by aiming for a PG-13 rating for movies or TV-14 rating for their Disney Plus series. If a particular project requires a more mature tone for the story to be carried out appropriately, it will be granted. Echo will serve as the pilot project for this new mature approach for Marvel via Disney Plus, while the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine film will tackle the R-rated experiences at the movies. Audience reception to these projects will be critical for other projects potentially getting the green light for a mature rating. This includes projects like Daredevil Born Again, Blade, Thunderbolts, Marvel Zombies, and other upcoming projects. So just that right there. Marvel, despite being owned by Disney, is going to go ahead and, for lack of a better way of putting it, get a little more Netflixy with their shit. And who among us, at least for the most part, you know, Iron Fist, meh. But for the most part, those Netflix shows were nice and dark and street and gritty, and we loved them. And if Disney's Marvel will finally start giving us that, things are going to go better for them. Now, starting with Echo, there's not a lot of good indicators for the Echo. There were a couple early UK reviews that came out. They were very much praising the action, and they were very much couple of them were very much praising Alakwa Cox, the chick who's playing Echo. There were not too many compliments on story amongst those reviews. So that, plus the fact that it started off as an 8-episode show, and then they cut it down to 5, and then instead of doing their normal throwing it out week by week, they're dropping all 5 episodes simultaneously. It doesn't bode well. So we'll see. I mean, Will having an appropriate amount finally of graphic violence help us be able to get through the show? Maybe. Possibly. But, yeah, I think a nice healthy dose of gratuitous stuff is what Marvel needs. Be a nice little shot of epinephrine to the heart, as they say. Marvel Studios wants quality over quantity. Fucking prove it. Developing smaller story. Blah. Yeah, blah. Okay. Here we go. One of the story arcs fans can look forward to in the upcoming phases of the Multiverse Saga is Marvel Studios' adaptation of the Devil's Reign story arc from the comics. In the comics, Wilson Fisk the Kingpin was elected mayor of New York City. His first act as mayor was outlawing heroes by declaring them vigilantes, using an army of supervillains at his disposal to rid the city of costume vigilantes once and for all. According to sources, Marvel Studios seeks to adapt the storyline in the MCU, mirroring much of the original comics premise. Sources have also cited the Dark Reign and Gang War storylines as references for this particular story arc. The main projects involved in this specific story arc are Hawkeye Season 1, well yeah, because they threw Kingpin in there. Echo, yep, more Kingpin. Daredevil Born Again, well yeah, Daredevil. And Spider-Man 4. Now, the big question there is exactly how much street level are we going to get in Spider-Man 4? Because the latest rumblings with Spider-Man 4 have it containing things essential to the overall Multiverse Saga arc. So the question is, how much, like, how are they going to blend that in the film? Like, are we going to get more street and then, like, at the end, some weird multiversal shit's going to happen to tie it in? Are they going to sprinkle it in throughout the movie? Are we going to get, like, just some street and then, like, a shit? Like, how are they going to fucking do that? That's what I want to know. That's one of my bigger questions about that movie. I'm not worried about the quality of the movie, per se. At this point, I have no cause, but I'm just wondering how continuing the Devil's Reign story arc, referred to up in here, and how much that's going to blend with the multiversal stuff that we know they are putting in that movie. Jared, what's happening? David says, watch Rebel Moon. It's like watching the Magnificent Seven in space with every bloody thing in slow motion. Well, yeah, it's yet another adaptation of the Seven Samurai, which the Magnificent Seven also was. Excuse me. The Magnificent Seven was the Seven Samurai in the Old West. Now we have Seven Samurai in space. I think Scargiver is going to be better. Yeah, no, I liked it. I need to watch it again. But I was definitely I was expecting more. I wasn't just hoping for more. I was expecting more from that one. So it was good, but it was also disappointing. But like I said, I still need to give it a rewatch. So, you know, the question now is, will that endear it to me more or make me go, what the fuck, Zach? That's the main question. Gave it a 7 out of 10? Yeah. I already read that, didn't I? Spidey, what's going on, man? How are you doing this New Year's Eve? And no, I'm not stuttering. Even though I must admit, I'm fairly toasted. I had a really good joint before I started. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, honestly. So, yeah, thanks for popping in, Spidey. Good to see you. How you doing? How's the kitty? How's the gaming? How's life, man? Ooh. Doing good. Just got another podcast episode uploaded. About to play some Lego Fortnite. Nice. I'm not a big FPS player at all. They would still give it 10 out of 10. Oh, I guarantee the director's cut will be better. Like, you can tell there was a lot more story there, and I am pretty sure Netflix had a lot to do with how choppy that shit was, because they wanted it edited for rating and time. Like, Snyder's actual movie is an R-rated, probably like 3.5 hour movie. We got a PG-13 2-hour movie. And that was very, very obvious. So I am fully confident we will all be quite satisfied with the director's cut. I also think Scargiver is going to be better. Like part 2 when it comes out in April. I am not, my hopes are not daunted about that part. I'm just disappointed with this first part. The hell it was called Child of Fire. Trouble's doing well, yay. Oh, I know, Brooke, right? They should have just given us that shit. Like, Netflix is kind of being bitches for not just doing that. Like, really. Trouble's doing better, healthy, sleepy, and troublesome. Well, I mean, a healthy cat is a troublesome cat. I know. Quite well. Enjoying the weekend. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Uh-oh. There we go. So, if they do a good job adapting Devil's Reign, that will be sick. That will be a good time for us as consumers of Marvel products. If they do Devil's Reign and they do it right, ooh, it's gonna be nice. I wish we could just get the director's cut direct. Yes, Well, I'm not even going to answer that in words, Brooke. Here's your answer. That's why. That's always why. Really. Yeah, no, it's only PG-13. It's not even R. Yeah, like the way that Netflix forced him to chop it for this was now we have to have the director's cut now. Like, I want to see what we were supposed to fucking see, bro. And every last bit of slow motion there will be awesome. Damn it. Like, it's literally everywhere. What? I was watching a cartoon. Oh no, it was What If has been using slow motion a fair chunk themselves. Thank you very much. I don't want to hear any more about it. For sidetrack folks, isn't chilling in a wizard cap better than Jay drinking a Bud Light? I don't know, but if you think so, don't tell him that. Or maybe tell him that. Let me think on that. Yeah, let's get cheeky. We can tell him. Yep, it's all about the bottom. Yep, exactly. All about the bottom line, but I'm looking forward to how brutal the art. Tell me about it, dude. Like, I want like 300 style CG blood, since they're using like swords and actual projectile weapons. Fuck burn holes. Or if you're giving me burn holes, give me burn holes with splook coming out the back. You know? Give me more. I need more. I need more. I need more violence. Spidey says we know about Charlie Cox returning. Yep. Has there been any solid info on Kristen Ritter, John Bernthal, Mike Coulter, or Finn Jones? We will see Jessica Jones. We will see Punisher. Both of them in Daredevil Born Again. I don't know about Luke Cage, and I have heard jack shit about Iron Fist. I mean, if they do bring Iron Fist back, they need to do better. That show is mid as fuck. Like, I mean, Luke Cage was good. It wasn't great. Fucking Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Punisher were fucking great. Yeah, Jared, you're right. Even so, if the movie makes require studio interference, then he's got to adjust. Justice League was a crazy situation, but this and BVS is just odd and not ideal. Yeah. Well, you know, it's that age-old battle between executives and artistes. You know, I mean, Zack Snyder's obviously not like, you know, a cinema auteur. But, you know, when it comes to his own art, he would prefer to make sure that there will be at some point a version of exactly what he wants out there. And for that, it needs to at least begin to exist. Brooke says, Jessica Jones is so good as a show. Well, first season, and plus I like the character a lot. Been watching the Netflix MCU stuff whenever I can. Yeah, that's some more shit I really need. I have so much I need to like watch that I haven't watched. I have so much I need to rewatch. It's so much. Or some of us just don't like Bud Light. Well, I mean, you don't have to like Bud Light. Spidey says Iron Fist wasn't mid, it was a stinker. I mean, well, kinda. Maybe it's between mid and a stinker. Like, what's between mid and a stinker? Because I don't want to go so far as stinker, but I can definitely accept below mid. What's a good compromise word there? Daredevil Season 1 is so crazy. I know, bro. Like, I spent that whole season waiting for him to, like, get his, like, suit. And I did, but the show was so good, I didn't really care that he didn't have his suit literally till basically the end. And I really need to rewatch that to be sure about anything anymore. But, yeah. Oh, fuck. Saber Smith. Damn, bro. Cheers to you, too. What's going on, RB? Welcome in. Glad to see you. I hope you enjoy your time here down here in the basement with us. Oh, yeah. Cheers, Saber. Yeah, I got me a brand new little puff thing here. Alrighty then. So, excuse me. But where were we? Oh yeah, but yeah, if they can pull off a good Devil's Reign arc, that would be the shit. Next thing Alex talks about is Hulks and World War tensions. I like World War and Hulk in the same sentence. It's good. He says another story arc that will be a primary focus of the MCU will be the topic of world politics. Yay! The diplomatic solution of the Sokovia Accords was unsuccessful in maintaining world peace, as global tensions continue to rise with a gradual increase in the number of superpowered individuals and metahuman events worldwide. That was one of the few useful things about She-Hulk is when she was going head-to-head with Daredevil in court. It came out at that point that the Sokovia Accords had been rescinded. Have I seen Godzilla yet? Are you referring to Godzilla -1? And if no. David says, same here. Got so much to watch now in Season 5, Episode 4 of Yellowstone and Episode 4 of Hawkeye. Trying to finish before Echo starts. Oh, right, yeah. Well, you only got, 2 more episodes of Hawkeye to go, though, and Echo doesn't come out till the 10th. So you got a little bit of time, Britt. You got a little bit of time to work with there. Yeah, no, I have not yet seen Godzilla -1. I am a slacker. And yes, it's pretty much universally adored, that movie, so I'm actually fairly upset with myself that I have not seen it. But I have not seen it. Damn, I got it. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, Sokovia Accords gone. Government's going ham. Oh, yeah, and one of the... just so happens one of the very few useful pieces of information that came out of Secret Invasion was the President of the United States declaring war on every fucking alien on the planet. So, yeah, they're going to have to deal with some world politics in this shit, for sure. Some countries will seek materials and elements to develop weaponry capable of disarming metahumans, such as using Stark technology and exploiting elements like vibranium and adamantium. Others will turn to creating their own metahumans that are under governmental authority. The main projects involved in this specific story arc are The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, She-Hulk, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Secret Invasion, Captain America Brave New World, and Thunderbolts. Okay, so... Well, first of all, this has not been confirmed, obviously, but... Sorry, you ever get the itch, right behind your eyelashes, right on the edge of your fucking eyelid? Oh, fucking sucks ass. Anyway, since it's been, talked about quite a bit that that Celestial that, got a third born and never talked about again was converted into adamantium at the end of Eternals by what's-her-fuzz, Cersei. So was it Cersei? It was Cersei, right? Alan? Was it Cersei? Jared says, Hawkeye's a good time. In my opinion, nothing special. Was never going to be. That's what Marvel mid should look like, not Secret Invasion. Yeah. Well, yeah. Brooke says, yeah, Hawkeye's a fun holiday season show. Not super rewatchable, but liked it overall. It was aight. Saber Smith says, it's kind of sad that Godzilla was made with 15 mil and Star Wars can't even get a movie out to even watch. It's so unfair. Bro, it wasn't even 15 mil. It came out later that it wasn't even that much. I think the number was 12 or 13. Makes it even worse. But that's the way it is, bro. But yeah, so yeah, given the fact that adamantium is one of those metals, and that's supposedly what that. What's up, Mr. Griffin? And that's supposedly what that Celestial, that half third-born Celestial, is made of now. Isn't it crazy, Jared? I don't know why that's not on this list. And out of everything on that list, we only have yet to see Brave New World and Thunderbolts. We've already seen The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I'm not even sure what the fuck that has to do with that. She-Hulk does a smidge, I guess, because, Hulk blood. Obviously, there being vibranium in Talocan that's definitely a thing. So Wakanda Forever. I have a fucking cat fur in my mustache. Oh, god damn it. You ever get where you can just see something moving like right out of the corner of your eye? I had a cat hair in my mustache that was doing that shit. It was fucking wild. Secret Invasion, I guess just because of the Super Skrull serum and Gaia now, that's pretty much, that's all that has to do with that. Oh, yes, and of course declaring war on aliens. Yeah, the president doing that. And then, of course, I'm sure Brave New World will be dealing, I would hope, would it start to deal with the fallout of that declaration. And Thunderbolts, I think that's going to be more about the Adamantium Celestial. What the? Tiamat. Ha-ha! Tiamat Island. That's what it's called now. I can't believe I remembered, actually. Seriously, damn it, why Star Wars? Yeah, I know, right? Jared says, bring back Winter Soldier Bucky. Best scene in Falcon and Winter Soldier was his nightmare flashback scenes. One of my favorite scenes in the MCU. Well, I don't remember that because I literally watched that show once and have not even thought about it much again. Now, I blame that show. I give that show a lot more leeway because they literally had to start from scratch. Not only due to the restrictions of the pandemic, but the fact that their original storyline was about a pandemic. So they had to switch it to whatever the fuck they switched it to. I don't even remember that. I just remembered the people had some kind of weird fucking shrinking compaction ray thing. And we're like reducing buildings to nothingness or something, or compressing them, and I don't fucking remember. Anyway. And I remember Sam made a pretty decent speech at the end. That's about it. But yes, we definitely need more Bucky in our lives. Shit. Sorry about that. I do very much agree with that. For sure. But, so not the most impressive list, but we still have yet to see Captain America and the Thunderbolt movies, so, and we're not even going to see them next year. We don't get to see them shits till 2025. All we get next year is DP3. Deadpool and Wolverine. That's all we get from MCU, like actual Marvel Studios Marvel. We get 3 Sony Marvel features next year. Oh yeah, Madam Web, Kraven, and Venom 3. First episode just destroyed a couple dozen bad guys, kills the innocent kid at the end. Did I see the Season 3 What If teaser scene? Well, I haven't watched the Season 2 finale yet, so unless it happens at the end of that, I also have not seen that. Actually, I don't think I've seen that, period. I don't know how one can exist. Are you sure that's a real thing? Like, I heard about that the other day, and, I'm trying to... I suppose they could have some shit animated already, but... Has it come out already that they've greenlit a Season 3? Did I miss that? Wouldn't surprise me if I did. Like, honestly. How'd it go on Apex? I stumbled into a few kills and got myself shot a lot. So, pretty much how I expected it to go, except for stumbling into the amount of kills I stumbled into. I actually ended up with like 5. I figured I might get 1, maybe 2. You just watched it? Alright. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna have to... Well, obviously, as soon as I get off stream, I'm watching the fucking Season 2 season finale. And then finding that fucking teaser for Season 3. Somehow or other, even on my time on the TwitX today, I managed to only see the fact that people were digging the season finale, and I managed to avoid actual details about it. I still don't know how I still don't know how that happened. Sabersmith, I just watched it. It's Bucky and the Russian guy in a car. 2 minutes and 19 seconds long. That's not a teaser. That's a full fucking trailer. Holy shit. Well. Now, is it part of the episode? Or is it someplace else? Red Guardian. Oh, okay. Is it actually what's his fuzz doing Red Guardian's voice too? I can't remember his name. Okay, so awesome channel host I am. Everyone else has seen this motherfucker but me. Amazing. It's a whole scene. Well, fuck me running. Now, excuse me one moment, please. Yeah, well, I'm definitely... Okay, but is it at the end of the season finale, like kind of like a post-credit? Or is it just on Disney Plus somewhere? Or is it like on YouTube? Or where do I see it? Where do I find it? Tell me where it's at. I like Red Guardian from the Black... I know. Like, I really think the Black Widow movie is overhated. Like, it's not a fucking masterpiece. I would never claim that, but it is nowhere near as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. David portrayed him pretty well. Yeah, David... I can't remember. It's on YouTube? Okay. Should we go for my first copyright strike? Nah. Let's not. Let's not end the year on getting my stream fucking shut down. Oh, son of a bitch, y'all. I'm sorry. I just realized I never turned on the goddamn music. There, how's that? Is that better? Let's do it. Nah. First time for everything, baby, Jared says. Yeah. Let's find out more about some Hulks first, though, bro. According to our sources, one of the critical elements in this story arc is Bruce Banner and Jennifer Walters' blood and their ability to synthesize gamma radiation that allows them to transform into a Hulk. Banner has been trying for years to keep this under wraps to ensure no one can ever become a Hulk again or use the Hulk's ability for evil or personal gain. Ultimately, Bruce Banner's efforts will fail as Marvel Studios intends to introduce more Hulks into the MCU. The first one will be introduced in Captain America Brave New World as President Thunderbolt Ross, played by Harrison Ford, will become Red Hulk in the film. We knew this. According to sources, this will have dire consequences in the MCU story, potentially leading to a World War Hulk project down the road. This project has been described as a Civil War-style project, acting as an Avengers 4.5, in which heroes will band together to take on several Hulk threats around the globe. Well, who's down for some World War Hulk, people? Who is down for some fucking World War Hulk? I'm down for some fucking World War Hulk. Especially if it means we fucking get Savage Hulk back. Dear God, Marvel, please give us Savage Hulk back. Professor Hulk was fun for a minute, but we're over it now. We want our Hulks with basic English and smashing everything in sight. That's what we want. Give us Savage Hulk back. While you're at it, we are grateful we're getting Red Hulk. But let's get crazy. Let's get multiversal. Let's get cosmic. Let's get Maestro Hulk in this bitch. All right. God damn it. Oh, shit. You know what? Yeah, let's get a much better designed version of Scar. Let's get Hulkling. You know, let's fucking Hulk it up. You know? It has nothing to do with What If Season 2. Okay, thanks, Saber. Brooke says, I'd love to see a World War Hulk film. I read a bit about that comic lore. Hulk is like incredibly OP in that lore and legit. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually read it, but like you, I've read details about it, and yes, it sounds fucking badass. And yep, I agree. I do hope they rework Scar before it, because him looking like he came from SoCal rather than Sakaar is a little ridiculous. I swear someone in the fucking CG department must have misread a note with some shitty handwriting, and whoever wrote Sakaar, it looked like SoCal to the fucking designer. That must have been it. Nothing else could explain that fucking idiocy. It had to have been a bad handwritten note. I fucking figured it out. Write that shit down. From chilling in the basement. Scar looked like a surfer because a computer graphics engineer misread the word Sakaar as SoCal. Because of poor penmanship. There you go. Exactly, Jared. It has been only 2 projects, but like years. In our time, it's been fucking years. Kid Hulk looked like, yeah, it was a joke. It was redonk. I don't even... Yeah, right? Just looking at the pic, you would think is previs. But nope, that's what they gave us in the show. All right. Made it almost an hour. I'll put it back on later. I just need a break. There. Compromise. But yeah, give us Hulks. Give us all the Hulks. Give us all of them. Just give us all the Hulks. That will make us happier for sure than we are right now. With you, Marvel. Kevin Feige. Get your poop in a group, boy. All right. Well, Brooke, no. Of course, one of my cats sees the, this and is immediately intrigued. Hey, Donna. Oh, on vacation. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Happy New Year. I hope you have a really good time your entire vacation and a good trip home and a safe trip home and all the stuff. A Professor Hulk who is savage when he needs to be also would like to see Hulk's son be a savage. Yes, Scar definitely needs to have a fucking attitude. And I would actually rework that more into a savage Hulk who can be intelligent when he needs to be. I would rather come at it from the savage side. So he's already savage and can, like, work his brain also, rather than be brainy and can be savage also. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think of that? I know it's, it's a fine distinction, but it is a distinction nonetheless, and I think it's while a fine distinction, actually kind of significant. So what do y'all think? If they're going to stick with some kind of mix, would you rather have Professor Hulk who can, like, actually get mad, or would you rather have a Savage Hulk who can, think normally? Which way would you go with it? What do y'all think? Do you agree with me, or would you go the other way? Like, I'm not trying to dunk on you or anything, Brooke. I just, I like the idea of the blended Hulk. I just kind of think the coming towards normalcy from Savage is fun. Speaking of Iron Man, she mentioned in the article, yeah, we're about to get into that. I remember seeing news about RDJ reprising his role or something like that. It's been kicked around like nothing's for sure on that motherfucker. Jared says Ragnarok Hulk might have been peak, but honestly, MCU was always solid. Oh, till Infinity War, yeah. Angry that can calm down, right. I mean, just to me, the essence of the Hulk is anger, so I would like for that character to still lead from anger and just be able to, like, tone it down. Yeah, I don't know if it was Banner Hulk, but yeah, Thanos did have a Hulk for a pet. MCU Hulk, yeah. Yeah, I think Hulk needs to lead from anger. That's just me. That's why I think Hulk needs to lead from anger. If he's still going to be a mixed Hulk. All right. Armor Wars Ironheart and the Iron Man Legacy. Fans of Tony Stark and Iron Man can expect his legacy to be explored thoroughly in projects such as Ironheart and Armor Wars. Initially set up as far back as Iron Man 2, the goal of this arc is to show fans what would happen if other people got their hands on Stark technology. This arc has slowly developed behind the scenes following Avengers Endgame and projects such as Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, Ms. Marvel, She-Hulk, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Secret Invasion. Yeah, I mean, obviously, up until the end of No Way Home, Peter Parker's suit was always Stark tech of some kind. Trying to remember what the fuck Ms. Marvel has to do with Stark tech. And her bangles are not Stark tech. So I'm a little confused about that one. She-Hulk. I don't remember really a lot where Stark tech came into that. Wakanda Forever. Well, I mean, that's vibranium. And Secret Invasion was definitely about, well, partially about Stark Tech for sure. The common factor among these projects have been the Department of Damage Control, initially developed by Tony Stark to handle the wreckage of Avengers battles and recover any dangerous technology for storage. Well, that's definitely where Secret Invasion comes in. That fucking super serum DNA soup shit they had in there. Following his death, new leaders have taken up positions of power within the organization, seizing all Stark technology in their possession to counteract metahuman threats. Okay, yeah, so Damage Control we saw both in Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk. True that. Ironheart and Armor Wars will serve as the final projects in this arc, wherein each will highlight people who honor Stark's legacy by using his technology and developing similar tech for good. In contrast, others will seek to harm his legacy by using his technology for personal gain. We have learned from our sources that the ramifications of Iron Man's story throughout the Infinity Saga will be a critical factor in these projects. This includes the aftermath for some of his notorious villains, such as Obadiah Stane, Justin Hammer, and Ultron. Well, we've already seen a version of Ultron in What If Season 1, and we just saw a version of Justin Hammer in What If Season 2. Was Obadiah Stane also in What If Season 1? I mean, they could be bringing them all back into live action, and honestly, I don't really care about Justin Hammer or Stane that much, but I'd be more than happy to see Ultron back. That is for damn sure. Jared says Ragnarok Hulk was a good intelligence level. Not dumb, just kind of crazy and erratic, but Thor could have conversation with him. Yeah, I mean, if he can understand full-on comic Thor speaking completely archaically, then yeah, he's doing all right. So, I mean, this is not an arc that excites me, honestly. I mean, if we get more Ultron, that'd be cool, but, like, Young Avengers and the Next Generation in the MCU. Yeah, I don't care. Like, the Young Avengers is a complete fucking waste of time. There is a Scarlet Witch movie in development. Well, that's good news. No details about the plot. Well, that sucks. But yeah, they need to do some badass shit with her, because fucking Scarlet Witch is capable of some super badass shit. Like, after this multiverse saga, they need to, like, work their way right up into House of M. Because that would be sick. Midnight Suns, yeah. I mean, would I love to get some dope-ass supernatural Marvel? Fuck yeah. Am I looking forward to what? Justin! Okay. Justin hasn't seen it yet. This is my party hat, Justin. Oh. That's right. God damn it. I'm back. Speaking of Scarlet Witch, I really liked how she was... I know! So many people were pissed about that, Brooke. You're just making her another crazy lady. No, motherfucker! Pay attention! But I would love some dope-ass supernatural Marvel content. But they've been fucking around with the multiverse saga so long, they don't really have time for that. Like, they don't really have time for that. They don't really have time for the Young Avengers. Like, they don't have time for this shit. Like, they really, really do not have time for this shit. Isn't it, though? It's a great hat, motherfucker. But they don't have time. Like, we only have Deadpool 3 next year. Then we're supposed to get 4 movies in 25, but we're only going to get 3. Blade's going to get pushed again. And Mahershala is probably going to get pissed. But yeah, Blade's going to get pushed into 2026. Hopefully I'm wrong. But I just feel like that's what's going to happen. So, and again, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Ironheart would be part of that because the villain, that's supposed to be the Hood. It's supposed to be the combination of technology and magic thing, which, of course, also the only reason that's even remotely exciting to me is because the epitome of the combination of technology and magic is one Victor Von Doom. And the sooner I get Doom, the better. So, but yeah, Moon Knight Season 2, don't really need it. Continuation of Werewolf by Night, don't fucking need it. Marvel Zombies would be dope, but we don't need it. So, one source has mentioned the potential lineup for the Midnight Suns features the current Sorcerer Supreme Wong as one of the leaders of the team, alongside Blade. Okay, that part's kind of cool. I love me some Wong. I do love me some Wong. Wong is the bomb. Wongers! Deadpool 3 and the Age of Mutants. Fuck yeah, bitch. I mean, there isn't much we don't already know about this. I mean, we get X-Men 97 in the spring, so we get mutants there. We're going to get Fox mutants in Deadpool 3. However, here we go. We can confirm from our sources there have been discussions about mutants having a more pronounced role in the upcoming phase of the multiverse saga than initially anticipated. Yeah, this is the juice right here. This is in hopes of establishing mutants in a more meaningful way on Earth 616 before the conclusion of the saga. Some ideas include a mutant series on Disney Plus focusing on individual stories for several mutants, a la What If, or an X-Men film under the Marvel Studios brand down the road prior to Avengers Secret Wars. According to one source, another idea that's been tossed around involves an Avengers versus X-Men film set between the members of the 616 Avengers and the X-Men. However, it's still too early to discuss as the X-Men have not yet made their way into the 616 universes just yet. But still, hell yeah, give us more Mama Scarlet Witch. Preach, man. Preach. But yeah, this is the juice right here. Getting mutants in the X-Men sooner rather than later, because we all know the original plan was really not to fucking see a mutant until after Secret Wars. Like that, or maybe in Secret Wars is when we were going to like really first see them. That was the original fucking plan. That is one of the advantages of this. One of the advantages of the strike for us is now they don't have time to do all that fucking around. Plus, the unfortunate fact of Jonathan Majors getting convicted of being up to no good and him being then summarily let go. They got a big Kang void to fill. And I am in complete agreement that if you got a void to fill, you fill that motherfucker with mutants. So, yes, bring me mutants. Bring me them now. We should have already fucking had them. Like, they play an important part leading up to Secret Wars also. Like, they literally should have been brought in Phase 4. And been part of the multiverse arc all the way through. I don't know what the fuck Marvel's doing or why they didn't do it that way, but that's what they should have goddamn done. But yeah. Alright, how much more of this article is there? Because I am fucking thirsty and my drink is empty. Alright. Fantastic Four and other stories on the way from Marvel Studios. Actually, you know what? I think I got one right in the other room. 1 second. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, babe. All right. So, we're going to get to that. We will be getting to that shortly, Brooke. Itchy, itchy, itchy ear. So, Fantastic Four. Aside from the story arcs mentioned above, there are a handful of other stories that Marvel will seek to tell in the coming years. For starters, one of the most anticipated projects is, without a doubt, the MCU debut of Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. According to sources, the film has been described as a cosmic adventure with multiversal implications. This will make it one of the essential films in this saga, as it will do a lot of heavy lifting regarding the concepts of the multiverse leading into Avengers Secret Wars. A clue, study up on black holes. There are any number, actually, who is it? Mastertainment, who now works for Heavy Spoilers, was on this black hole thing a while ago, and I wasn't so, like, good on him. That dude's actually got some dope theories. Honestly, I don't know if y'all know about him. He used to be with somebody else. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might have been New Rockstars, and I think he might have been one of the victims of their, like, staff cuts. So, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100. That's just a surmise. Fans can also look forward to the upcoming Wonder Man series. Why? We hear from sources that the show could connect to the upcoming Shang-Chi sequel. Now that, I'm waiting for. I like me some Shang-Chi. There are other sequels that fans can look forward to in the coming years, including Doctor Strange 3. Now that's supposed to be dope. They're supposed to adapt Summertime Runs Out for that, allegedly. Black Panther, we know nothing about that. Thor, we know nothing about that. Shang-Chi, we know nothing about that. And Eternals, we know nothing. We have no idea what they're going to do with any of this shit. Like, again, the rumors for Doctor Strange 3 are they're going to be adapting parts of Time Runs Out for that, but other than that, this shit's all so far down the road. Like, this is all, you know, late 2026 and beyond type of movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is shit we're not going to see for over, well, for a little under 3 years. Maybe 2.5. We'll start to see some of this shit, but that's it. Like, nothing on this list we are going to see before mid-2026. Nothing. So this is a lot of wait and see right here, these 5 movies. And, of course, we could not conclude this article without addressing the elephant in the room, Kang the Conqueror. Following the guilty verdict of the trial of Jonathan Majors, Marvel Studios quickly dismissed Majors from his duties as Kang the Conqueror and his variants. We last saw Majors in the MCU with the release of Loki Season 2, in which he reprised his role as He Who Remains and portrayed the variant Victor Timely. By the show's end, Loki had taken control of the multiverse and created the multiversal tree, Yggdrasil, which allows infinite timelines to continuously expand and grow as a giant tree, thus the name. Now, the bigger question is, as the TVA moves on, is where does that leave Kang and his variants, many of which were all gathered at Limbo in a place outside of time and space? How does Marvel intend to address Kang's absence? Marvel's plan for him is the equivalent of sweeping it under the rug. Marvel will instead focus on other storylines while they take their time to build up Kang and the multiverse again slowly behind the scenes. Some sources have even gone beyond that to state that Marvel doesn't intend to address him directly until we are practically near the end of the multiverse saga. Sources state that there have been discussions and plans for other multiversal villains to step up to the plate in the upcoming phases. This is, of course, in an attempt to take control of the multiversal-sized vacuum left in the absence of Kang the Conqueror and his variants. But make no mistake, for better or worse, Marvel ultimately still intends to close out the multiverse saga with a Kang variant as their final villain. Now, this is where we get into said final villain being Beyonder King. I mean, that's the most likely scenario. And it'll probably be the version of Kang the Conqueror that lost to the Ant family and got sucked into that quantum eternity engine or whatever the fuck that thing was called. I can't remember exactly. So the theory is he somehow ended up in the Beyond verse after being absorbed by that technology. And then he's going to steal their power or be given power or whatever. And then poof, Beyonder King, problems. You know, in a quick summary. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the King variant is their final villain is more than likely going to be Beyonder King. Now, how they're going to bring him in exactly, nobody outside of Marvel knows. So, but as for who the other multiversal villains could be, I mean, there's a long list. I mean, they've already they can already use some of the ones that they've already got, you know, that are going to be in Deadpool 3. They can be just another variant of the, you know, we could see some Fox mutant variants. As I stutter my way to that basic statement, we could see some Fox mutant variants. We could see some Avenger variants. You know, they could do a lot of different things with multiversal villains. They could be some of the cosmic multiversal villains, you know, outside of King. They could bring in Null. That'd be fucking sick. Actually, I don't know if they can. I don't know if he's part of the Sony thing or not. But he's the symbiote god, and he'd be dope. If you want to know more about him, I just made a video about him. You should go watch that motherfucker. You know, they could bring in entities like that as well. So, I mean, they are bringing in Galactus and Fantastic Four. That'll be cool. And there's other cosmic style critters that they could bring in for that shit. So, I like the idea of kind of a rogues gallery of multiversal villains popping up over the next couple of years. I think that's actually a pretty fucking good idea, honestly. What do you guys think, though? How do you feel about having basically a multiversal rogues gallery as the opponents for our protagonists leading up to Secret Wars? How y'all feel about that shit? I kind of dig it, but what do you think? Do you dig it? Do you think that's a good way to handle the King business? Oh, by the way, the Beyonder King will be a recast. For sure. Like, I am totally down for a rogues gallery of multiversal baddies. How about you guys? Yay, nay, maybe? That was a stretch, but, you know, other people do it. That's the end of that fucking article, though. All right, break from nothing but my face is now over. I know, damn it, right? Go back to the other screen. Tough. All right, well, David B says, yeah. Cool. All right, well, we've reached the point. Actually, we reached the point a while ago where I need to go refill this. So, if you'll pardon me for a couple, I'm going to go refill that mug. Actually, it's not a mug. It's just a, you know, little rocks glass. But I'm gonna go refill my cup, as it were. And I'll be right back, and then we will go over kind of the year in review and our thoughts on it, and try not to get super fucking triggered because it wasn't that good. See you in a couple. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Pretty please. Don't leave. I'm back. All right. So David said, yeah. Jared says, have Sam Wilson deal with a variant of Red Skull and Zemo with the sword. Thor deal with a new Hela. Bring in cool versions of the heroes' big villains similar to No Way. Right. Yeah. I like it. Jared says, hitting the blizz. A little bit. There is one going out there. I paused. I shall not lie to you. For Old Lang Syne, just wishing all, especially Canadians who brought it to America from Scotland, a very happy new year. I am biased because I'm from northeastern Maritime. Oh, well, you know, that's cool. I mean, some of us, you know, some of us worked with the British. Some of us kicked them the fuck out of our spot. So, to each their own. Love you, Laura. Anywho. 20 motherfucking 23, folks. We kind of knew it wasn't going to be the best year for nerdy. Like coming in, we kind of knew, right? I don't think we anticipated this. I don't think we anticipated Quantumania being that bad. We definitely didn't anticipate Secret Invasion being that bad. Oh my god. I mean, after Quantumania, we lost a lot of confidence in the films. I mean, Guardians 3 was good. We knew that was going to be good. Who's seen Ant-Man 2? I've seen Ant-Man 2. Right? We were all, dude, we were all hyped for Quantumania. Like, we were going to see actual fucking Kang the Conqueror. It was going to be so dope. And then they rewrote the ending and made him lose. Along with all the other stupid shit and bad CGI that was in that. Like, if they had done if they'd have stuck the landing, the rest of that bullshit would have been able to be handled a lot more easily. But no. On top of all the rest of that crap, on top of all the bad CGI, on top of fucking MODOK, whatever the hell that was, with his big ass face and his little booty cheeks that they showed us, like, Cassie was just weird. It was the complete opposite of what the first movie of Phase 5 that is also introducing what is supposed to be the most terrifying version of your big bad yet. We got the opposite of what that was supposed to be. The complete opposite. And oh, fuck. Oh, I know, Laura. I'm just fucking around. Yeah, no, he got conquered by the legal system. Oh no, Bill Murray's character was pretty fucking cringe, bro. I mean, MODOK that's a class of what the fuck all in its own. Like he's his own animal over here. Bill Murray's character was also pretty fucking cringe. Oh, I know. Yeah, New England is. Actually, I'm honestly surprised that there hasn't been any bleed over into the Detroit area. Like, we're closer to Canada than most places outside of, Niagara Falls and places with physical borders. So, yeah, like, I consider, like, northern, like, I consider New England, like, almost Canadian. Especially, like, Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont, them up there. Like, I hate hurricanes, but oh my god, the seafood on the coast, though. And I love me some seafood, bro. Oh my god, I love seafood. Just sucks because that's also some of the most expensive food. Whether you're going to the restaurant or the grocery store. But fucking A, I love me some seafood. Seafood. Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, so there was that. Then we got Guardians 3. Like, we're sticking kind of cinematic for right now. Then we got Guardians 3, and that was cool. Guardians was a good movie. There's a couple parts that I was like, James, come on, bruh. But that was a really good movie. I wasn't, like, super wowed by the post-credit scene. It was cool. We obviously have a new team. But, that was a good movie. And then we got the Marvels, which was not a bad movie. It was not bad. It was not great. I can't quite get to good. I can say fun. It was kind of a fun watch. But it was not good, but it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't booty cheeks. But yet, it is now the worst performing Marvel Cinematic feature ever. In terms of box office, out of 33 movies, that one is number 33. By a margin. Yeah, well, when he had his fucking battle mask on and it actually looked like comic MODOK, it was cool. Or kinda like comic MODOK. More so than his normal weird-ass face. For sure. Yeah, it was like, you're right, Jared. It was fun enough to where if it was bad, it didn't seem bad. Like, you knew it wasn't good, but you weren't like, motherfuck this movie either. It was like I considered it a dub because I walked out of there not hating it. And that was my thought going in. So I was happy leaving because I didn't fucking hate it. I actually had fun with it. Like, Iman Vellani is actually really cool. I like her. I like the way she acts. I like her as Kamala Khan. Well, I mean, MODOK's not supposed to be cool per se, but like, they didn't even try to make dude like look the way MODOK should. Like, MODOK's face shouldn't be based on like the mask; it should be his face, and they just made dude's face look like he was like we were looking at him through some weird, mirror magnifying glass thing. It was just goofy as fuck. Yeah, I love me some Iman Vellani. I think she's dope. I like Kamala Khan as a character. I mean, does she have a couple annoying aspects? Yeah, but she's playing a fucking 17-year-old. Name me one 17-year-old who is, overall pretty cool, but it doesn't still have an annoying aspect or two. I mean, that's how she's playing it. And she's playing it fucking perfect. So, like, I always enjoy, like, I actually enjoyed the show. Did it have its weaknesses in story? Oh, yeah. But, like, I like them. I like her. I like her family. Her family's fucking fun. Like, I'm glad they included it. I'm actually kind of glad they included them in the movie some. I don't know why they really needed to go to space, but, I mean, I'm not mad at that. And frankly, I'm a sucker for kittens, so I did not mind all the little flurgans running around eating people. I thought that was fun. I know that was probably cringe to a lot of people, but, if you're a pet lover, you actually enjoyed that shit. Was Ant-Man 3 the worst third act in a Marvel movie? Hmm. Hmm. Um. Very well could be. I don't know. The third act of Love and Thunder was pretty fucking weak, also. Like, those movies are for the most part interchangeable for me, but, like, if I really sit down and think about it, like, yeah, the third act of Ant-Man was pretty bad, and the CGI was pretty bad, but, like, the first two acts, while not great, were much less annoying than the first two acts of Love and Thunder. Those were horrible. So, yeah, I think you might be able to give the third act edge to Quantumania, but I still think Love and Thunder is just slightly more of an overall worse movie. Yep, Iman was fantastic. Iman's acting was good in the Marvels. Enjoyed the Miss Marvel show for what it was worth it well. Yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't a good show. It had a decent amount of good moments. And, Iman Vellani's awesome. Jared said, I thought the cats at the end was actually fun. Not like we're watching Breaking Bad. True. Yeah. But, there are people out there that are just not pet people and not animal people, and they probably cringed. I liked all the floating kitties. Ant-Man just had so much more. Yes. That is what really, like, also helped to make that movie as bad as it is like I said earlier, it was the first movie in Phase 5 after a very divisive Phase 4. And you're introducing the Conqueror variant of Kang. Like, supposedly the most badass of them outside of He Who Remains, who obviously won. But, like, a dude so ridiculously badass, even to the rest of the Kings, that they banished him to the fucking quantum realm. Like, this dude was supposed to be a monster. And he lost to the motherfucking Ant family. Like, give me a fucking break on that shit, bro. Like, seriously? God damn it, we're supposed to be talking about, like, the end of the year. We're back in fucking March again. But yeah, fucking, ugh. Like, that's a bigger mistake than Victor Timely. And Victor Timely was a mistake. But you took the one dude. Think about this, guys. Think about this. Wow, hour and a half in, I'm finally remembering. By the way, did we all hit like? I'm so bad at my job. No wonder I only have 154 subscribers. Yeah. But yeah, hit like on your way out if you didn't on your way in, or take a second and do it now. Pretty please and thank you. And that goes for you if you're still watching on the replay. If you made it this far, thank you so much. And please hit the like as well. Anyway, we're talking about the one guy that scared the entire Council of Kangs so fucking much that they had to unite the entire power of the council, and they could not destroy him. So they banished him to the fucking quantum realm. Think about how powerful this motherfucker had to be to scare the entire Council of Kings so much that they collectively banded together and ended up banishing him to the fucking quantum realm. And then he lost to the fucking ant family. Ridiculous. Thank you, Laura. What did I think of Phase 4? Thought it was hit or miss, but there are a good amount of hits. I think it'll be looked at more positively in 5 to 10 years. I thought Phase 4 definitely had more hits cinematically. Phase 4's biggest weakness was Disney Plus. There are a couple of movies, but it was mostly Disney Plus. Falcon and Winter Soldier was a choppy mess, although that one I give the biggest leeway to, again, because we had a pandemic, and the original storyline was about a pandemic, so they had to hurry up and make it not. So that one I don't blame so much for that. What the fuck did we get next? I mean, WandaVision was dope. Loki Season 1 was dope. Falcon and Winter Soldier was whack. Mostly not its fault, but still a little bit its own fault, too. Lotus! What is happening, man? You know what? I need fucking reference material, you guys. Give me a minute here. Boop. Also need to remember how to fucking type. Jesus Christ. Boop. Just give me a list. Just give me a list. Okay, so the Phase 4 films. Black Widow. Not great, but way overhated. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Dope. Eternals. Decent. Spider-Man No Way Home. Epic. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Awesome. Thor Love and Thunder. Abomination. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Good. So, out of the cinematic features, stop it. You know what? Let's all look at this shit. There we go. So we got Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, No Way Home, Multiverse, Love and Thunder, Wakanda Forever. Black Widow, overhated. I say good. Shang-Chi, again, awesome. Eternals, decent. So we got, good, decent, awesome, holy fuck, no, and good. Yeah, the cinematic features overall were fairly strong. Lotus, it was that bad. The Marvels may have made the least money in the MCU, but Love and Thunder is literally the worst movie in the MCU. It is that bad. It's horrible. So yeah, the cinematic list, not bad at all. Now we got to find the Disney Plus list. All right, here we go. WandaVision. Dope. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not good. Again, most of that is due to the legit pandy. But they still could have tried a little harder with what they cobbled together. Like, for real. Loki Season 1. Fuck yeah. What If Season 1. Fuck yeah. But it had Love and Thunder in it. Shut your cake hole, Lotus. I love you, but shoosh. Thor and She-Hulk towards the end. Yeah, that was not a good 1-2 punch at all. What If Season 1? Awesome sauce. Hawkeye. Aight. Moon Knight. Aight. Miss Marvel. Aight. She-Hulk. So we got 2 really not good. We got 2 really good. And we got 4 mids. Of varying levels of mid. Or 3 mids of it out of varying levels of mid. Yeah, definitely much, much, much weaker. No, Moon Knight was okay. But it's... A lot of these shows had the same problem. They'd start off gangbusters. Right? And then they'd kind of coast through the middle a little bit. And then the ending would start to be cool, and then it'd just go... I mean, that happened a lot. Well, I don't have as many problems with the ending of WandaVision as a lot of other people do. Of course, I need to rewatch it. Falcon and Winter Soldier was lame. I mean, it was a good speech, but it was lame. Loki was cool. What If was fucking dope. Hawkeye's ending, while decent action, was still kind of not great. Moon Knight's was whack. Ms. Marvel's was probably the best of them, honestly. And then She-Hulk was just a horrific attempt at meta. It was really bad. I mean, maybe Jared and like... I think a lot of the problem is they had like a lot of the shit happen like in close proximity to each other. Like we literally got... What order did that go in? Hold on a second. Yeah, we got Love and Thunder. Then we got She-Hulk. Then we got Wakanda Forever, but then we got fucking Quantumania. Yeah, they definitely could have done better with the ending. Although I like I said, I don't dislike it as much as others do, but I also haven't watched it since the first time I watched it, so I may have just been in the thrall of Elizabeth Olsen at the time. I may need to rewatch it with a more critical eye. Because if Justin's still in here, he would agree. He'll agree. Lizzie's where it's at, bro. She look good. But I would still say Phase 4 is still the weakest full phase we've gotten, and Phase 5 is not starting off great. Hey, bitch. God damn it. We're not a type, Brie. And we got for Phase 5. So far, cinematically, Phase 5. Quantumania, bleh. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, good. And the Marvels. Performed like bleh, but wasn't horrible. And then we get Deadpool 3 next year. And Brave New World on Valentine's Day of 2025. I mean, for a couple like Josh and Elisa, that's a good Valentine's Day date. I am not taking my wife to the movies on Valentine's Day. She is not that big of a nerd. That's not a bad thing, but she's just not that big of a nerd, and no way in hell am I going to... No. But yeah, so... Guardians of the Galaxy is basically the meat in a shit sandwich. Like, I mean, yes, the Marvels wasn't bad, but it's still a shit sandwich. And now let's look at our Phase 5, what we've gotten so far on the Plus. We got Secret Invasion, holy fuck. And then we got Loki Season 2, hell yeah. And then we got What If Season 2, which I still have to watch the finale for because I was a big-ass slacker today. No one say shit. Although, in my mind, I've already got my best Marvel content of the year tweet ready to go. And that's all we got so far. Well, not the most encouraging lineup coming up. Echo. Agatha Darkhold Diaries. Eyes of Wakanda. Now, that looks intriguing. That's animated. But that's supposed to be, I think, like a lot of Dora Milaje stuff. And I'm always down for more Dora Milaje. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, formerly known as Spider-Man Freshman Year, but still it's Spider-Man, so cool. Marvel Zombies, could be really cool. I thought they were going to do that as a movie. That's on Disney Plus. Huh. Well, I mean... It's probably easier for them to do a TV MA Marvel Zombies than an R-rated Marvel Zombies movie. It's probably why it's going to be on Disney Plus. Then we got Ironheart, still trying to find a reason to care. And Daredevil Born Again, obviously, fuck yeah. So yeah, definite... Stop it. Well, other than Secret Invasion, it's actually not too bad. But Secret Invasion was a horrible start. It's good that Loki was a banger, and it's good that What If is a banger. But it's going to take a lot more than that to wash the taste of Secret Invasion out of our mouths, I think, or at least mine. And following it up immediately with after What If with Echo and Agatha Darkhold Diaries is, on the face of it, not the move. Like, I would be perfectly happy if they went right to Eyes of Wakanda. I think that would be dope. But that's not what they gonna do. That's not what they gonna do. Well, the immediate future TV slate sucks balls. I think Eyes of Wakanda could be dope. I think Spider-Man should be dope. Where the fuck is X-Men 97 on this motherfucker? I knew something was missing. We should be getting X-Men 97 somewhere in here. After Echo. I think we're supposed to get that in the spring. Someone needs to update this shit. But yeah, we're supposed to get X-Men 97 next year too. So that should be cool. As long as they did it right. As long as they did it right. But yeah, it was definitely an up and down year this year, folks. It was fucking wild. Yeah, I'm definitely... Yes, the animation stuff I am much more looking forward to than I would say most of the live action stuff next year. And that also goes for Star Wars. And just a real quick tidbit on that. I don't know if y'all heard. You probably did. But just in case you didn't, Adam Driver himself has said he out. No more Kylo Ren for him. He's good. Which sucks because the probably the best way to even make the Rey movie interesting, it just closed itself right off. Hell yeah, Tales of the Jedi Season 2 is going to be dope. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. Kylo Ren was most people's favorite part of the sequel trilogy. Yeah, he was being asked about Star Wars. He said they're doing stuff, just not with me. He was talking about Star Wars, period. So that blows. Yeah, Tales of the Jedi should be dope. I know mileage varies on Bad Batch, but I like the Bad Batch a lot. So I'm very much looking forward to Season 3 of the Bad Batch. And I am not looking forward to the fact that it's the last season of the Bad Batch. But, oh well. It is what it is. I mean, if them stopping doing Bad Batch allows them to do, like, more Tales of stuff, like, say, they now have the time to do yet a third season of Tales of the Jedi, and then also, like, Tales of the Sith or something, or Tales of the Bounty Hunters or some shit like that, since they're not doing Bad Batch anymore. They could shift focus something like that. That would be fucking dope. Wouldn't that be dope? That would be fucking dope. Like, I can live with no more Bad Batch if they pivot to something like that. I would be very down with that shit. For sure. But yeah, Star Wars does not have the strongest slate next year either. We're supposed to get Agatha late next year. They will probably play the seasonal card and throw it out around Halloween. I would imagine. That's not confirmed, though. All that's being said right now is late 2024. But to me, that says Halloween 2024. Or late October. Could be, if they want to time the end of the show to end on Halloween, they could start it in late September. Just depends on if they want the show to end around Halloween or start around Halloween. If they want to fill more time towards the end of the year, they'll probably start it around Halloween. If they got something else they want to get out, they'll probably end it around Halloween. And then start something else in like November, and like the second or third week in November. We're supposed to get 97 next spring, I think. Well, see, it's mostly the Marvel actors that do the lying like that, though. You don't get a lot of that out of the Lucasfilm side. That's mostly a Marvel thing with all the lies. If you think about it. All right, David, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you coming in. Have a great new year. We'll see you next year, man. Actually, I'll probably see you tomorrow on JStream, but maybe. We'll see. But have a good night, bro. Thanks for hopping in. Hit like on your way out. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible he's lying, but most of the lying happens over at Marvel. I hope he's fucking lying. Like, we need Force Ghost Ben in the Rey movie. Like, hardcore. I don't know about resurrecting him, but they can give us all the Force Ghost Ben they want. There isn't really a whole lot to talk about with DC. Currently, there was some kind of rumor drop about some characters for the Batman 2, and then James Gunn came out and said it was totally made up. So I guess that's that. I mean, it'd be great to see him again. I just think it's not that big, as big a possibility as it would be if he was like talking about being a Marvel actor. If he said he wasn't in anything Marvel, I'd be almost sure that he is. It's just a little bit different with him and Lucasfilm for me. But like, I hope you're right. I hope he's coming back. I hope he's lying through his fucking teeth. Classic, yeah, it is classic James Gunn. That dude needs to just like delete every social media app he has. Shut the fuck up and run his goddamn company and give us Superman. That's what he needs to do. My hype level for the Acolyte. I find the premise, it looks damn good on paper. I like what I've seen in some of the images that have come out, and there's been a couple little videos that look cool. I do not like some of the aggressive culture war speech that's coming out of Leslie Headland's mouth and a couple of the actors' mouths. They really should wait until like after the trolls come out. Like, this preemptive shit is not good. But like, I know it sucks, but like, when it comes to those ass much trolls, you need to stay on the defense with them. You go on the offense with them, it just makes it worse and gives them more fuel. So I wish, they'd knock that shit off. But the premise seems cool. Like, it could be damn good. It just really depends on how they put it together. But the premise is seems pretty sweet. I would agree with you outside of everything, because I am, like, the animation, I am genuinely excited for. I mean, except for like that toddler show. I couldn't give a shit less about that. Whatever it's called. Young Jedi Tales. Okay. That I couldn't care less about that. But like, Bad Batch, Tales of the Jedi, that kind of shit. I am genuinely excited for those. And I don't know jack squaddly douche about Skeleton Crew. Here's what I know. Okay, I can't say nothing. I know very, very little. And it is this. Jude Law is some kind of Force user. We don't know if he's a light or dark side guy. And somehow he ends up shuttling these kids around either the normal Star Wars galaxy, or it could be the galaxy that Peridia's in. I've heard both. So I don't know. It would actually make sense, given what's going on right now, for them to be in the Peridia galaxy, because they could end up helping to get Ahsoka home and Sabine. So I could see that. I could see them doing that. I kind of almost hope they're doing that. But that's really all we know. And there's been some rumors about BMX bikes, that the kids are going to have BMX style bikes. So my hype level for that is 0. But it's not coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of, I don't know enough to know. Yeah, animation has been propping up Star Wars for a hot minute. I mean, that's been the most consistent thing that Disney has put out Star Wars-wise. You got Clone Wars Season 7, Rebels. I mean, you got the little kid shit that I assume is good for little kids. Bad Batch, Tales of the Jedi. You know, all that's fucking strong. Then you get to the live action, and then you got the first 2 seasons of Mando. And Ahsoka. And Ahsoka should have been better. Well, Andor we're not getting till 2025 now. We're not even getting Andor next year now. Yeah, we're live action. We're just getting Skeleton Crew and Acolyte. Yeah, it's 2 each. Bad Batch, Tales of the Jedi for animated, and Acolyte and Skeleton Crew for live action. So 4 shows next year. And for Star Wars this year, and Ahsoka was good. Could have been better. Mando Season 3 was there. Bad Batch Season 2 was, for the most part, dope. It did have some filler, admittedly, because, you know, fat Windu and all that stuff. But overall, it was really good. The fucking Crosshair episodes were amazing. What else did we get this year? Star Wars show-wise. Is that it? Mando, Bad Batch, those ran almost simultaneously. Was there really nothing between that and fucking Ahsoka? Or am I just brain farting like a madman right now? Someone help me out with that. Please. Yeah. Well, technically the only part of Clone Wars as Disney is Season 7. Yes, Jared. Double feature Tales. Correct. I agree. Either that or give us full half-hour episodes. Thoughts on how to finish Balin's story? Just make sure you recast really well and do whatever it was you were going to do. That's really all they need to do. And for me, Gerard Butler is the most reasonable facsimile to Ray Stevens. Like I've Googled, their dimensions are almost identical. And you beard up Gerard Butler like that, they will look easily like you know, brothers that border on being twins. And then you just continue on with however you already had it planned for Ray. In this case, it's really all about the recast. Yeah, I think Josh is right. I think Abeloth is coming. I think we are going to get the Abeloth. Question is it going to be Balin or Shin that she chooses? That's the big question. Because I can totally see Shin, like, you know, how she was ready to ride in and, like, you know, lead the tribe. I can totally see her, you know, going in and taking over the tribe and then immediately hauling ass off after Balin. Because he's walking and they're all mounted. So I can totally see her end up becoming Abeloth's new host. Will it be that way? But I think that's a very plausible scenario. Any other questions? Because it's getting to be that time. But if there's anything else you want to talk about, I am more than happy to talk about it. I don't know why I'm going all easy listening love show voice, but I am. Night sounds from chilling in the basement. I could make that a thing. Somehow. Yeah, me too, brother. Although I have reason to believe it's going to be a rough start. There are things happening, unfortunately. But that's for then. For now, Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you that watch the videos and come check out and hang out with and chit-chat on these lives. Like, you know, I love doing this, but I love it because, you know, you guys are here for me to interact with. So thank you guys so very much. I love you guys. Oh, you're welcome, Brooke. Man, you guys help with my rough times too. This shit is therapy for me just as much as it can be for you guys sometimes. So, Happy New Year. Much love, y'all. I will see you guys in motherfucking 2024. How about them apples? Guys, have a great holiday. Great rest of your 2023. I might do a gaming stream next week. We'll see. I did not mean to rhyme. Although I do some of the time. Yeah, I ain't even trying to be Kendall. Fuck that noise. That dude can drop bars. Speaking of which, if you guys have not watched Kendall and Justin's shows on Mondays and Thursdays, you need to get your asses over to the Nerds Underground. Like, Justin, I don't know, but I don't think I have any restrictions set up. So if you want to drop fucking Kendall's link so they can find y'all on Mondays and Thursdays, I am happy for that to happen if chat will allow it. Let me try. Let me grab my phone here because I'm not trying to run that many windows while I'm streaming. So, Shin. Yeah, I mean, Shin. Yeah, Ivana Sack now is an attractive young lady. Wait, what? What's happening? Shit! Sorry, my Lions are playing the Cowboys right now, and there's only 1:41 left, and Dallas just went up for a full 7 by kicking a field goal. God damn it. Fuck. I mean, we don't need this game, but I fucking want this game. I hate the fucking Cowboys. Anyway. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. All right. I got it covered, bruh. Subscriptions. Da-da-da. Where did you go? There you are. Where is your link? Copy. Oh, hey, look. Let's add one more like for myself. Thank you. There we go. And give myself a viewer. But yeah, that is the link to Kendall's channel where he and Justin do their thing, and it's really fucking good. Even Josh says it's good, so it's fucking good, and I say it's good. Mr. Griffin would agree. So would Brooke. So would C-Dub if he's still in here. What? Just now? All right, damn it. See, this is your fault. Oh my goddamn ESPN app. All right, are they going to kick it or go for overtime, or are they going to go for a fucking field goal? Yes! But But yeah, so link is now in the chat. You guys need to go check that fucking show out. It is a dope show. I wish mine was that dope, honestly. But yeah, it's a really good time, and y'all need to go watch that shit for sure. And of course, you need to go watch Justin himself on his own personal gaming streams, mastering Apex as only he can. Yes, first division title in 30 fucking years, bro. Lions reaction stream. No, if they win their first playoff game, that could happen. But I need a playoff win. I mean, winning the division and getting in, they've gotten in before. The first division crown in 30 years, fucking awesome. I need a goddamn playoff win because we haven't had that since 91. When we got fucking dump trucked by the Redskins, who then went on to win the Super Bowl. But that was after we dump trucked Dallas in the Silver Dome. Anyway, but yeah, I need. What? Come on, ESPN app. Why are you so slow? I believe you, Justin. I just want to see it. Show it to me. Show it to me. But yeah, I need a playoff win. I need it. Whoopsie. All right. God damn it. Is it on us or is it on Dallas? Please be on Dallas. 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 But yeah, if they win their first playoff game, there will be an emergency stream, so y'all better be following the foosball. Y'all need to be watching the pigskin sports ball. I'll probably schedule it with like a... God damn it, of course it's on us. Now they're going to have to kick the extra point and go for overtime. Oh, well. Yep, now it is kick the extra point and go for overtime. And they better play defense on the kickoffs. There's still over fucking 20 seconds left in this bitch. Fucking all right. I'm going to get out of here before something really silly happens and I really lose my shit. So, love you guys. Thanks for coming in. I will see you all next year. Oh, and by the way, remember, there is always a good time to be had when you're chilling in the basement. Much love, y'all. Well, well, well. We made it through another year. Practically. And I'm just going to say this year was something. This year was definitely something. But hey, it was a good year down in the basement. We had a lot of good times down here. Channel grew. I want to really we're going ham next year. I want to try and get this bitch. I want minimum 300 subs by the end of next year. I need your guys' help. I need you to share some stuff out. You know, recommend, talk to friends, all that good stuff. I will do my part though. I've got plans. I'm going to be increasing the quality of the the pre-recorded videos. I'm going to try and find ways to increase the quality of the streams. So I'm going to be doing my part. I promise. But yeah, let's regardless of what our IPs do to us, right here in the basement, we're gonna have a good 2024, one way or the other. Because this is where we go to chill. So I want to thank you guys so much for, at least so far as this channel goes, having a great fucking year. You guys are like an awesome community. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you. And I will see you next year. Have a great end to your 2023. And of course, in order to start having a great end of your 2023, you need to get the fuck out of my basement, people. Be gone. Ha ha ha.